and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06. Last time we... what did we do? We finished up... Aquatic Base? I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Aquatic Base. And now we're heading into Wave Ocean. Guess what? We have another gliding section. Remember how terrible these were? Because they're not inverted, and my mind is just like, it should be inverted. It feels like it should be inverted, just because of physics. But it's not. How do I brake? Is there a brake on this thing? No brake. Okay. So, right trigger fires, up, down, left, right moves. So, we need to actually get that medal. It's right there. We have to crash. I would not have been surprised if I'd crashed trying to get that. This is another level where you can actually end up with 50,000 points without even going for a time bonus, just because of how many enemies there are. So I would recommend, if you are going for a time bonus, don't go for time bonus. It's dumb. Don't. This level's long. It's easier to actually just take your time with it than to actually rush through it. So apparently the next one is in one of those big pillars. There's no reticle. That's another thing I actually failed to point out in Kingdom Valley. But yeah, there's no reticle. So you just have kind of blind fire. But yeah, that's the third medal right there. Bada bing bada boom, we are done here. Sweet. All medals acquired. So now we can just kind of boost on to the end. I like how there's a boost, but it's not a slow down option. Which is swell. Just really swell. So now, we actually get to play as Shadow, which obviously is why you're playing this game. To play as characters. It's like how everyone gave Batman crud a couple years ago for having the Batmobile as a bigger focus than Batman himself. Creating the issue of, why am I playing a Batman game if I'm just playing his car instead? It's kind of the same thing in this game with Shadow's storyline. It's like, Shadow's a cool character. Why am I playing a motorcycle instead? Or a hang glider? Good hit detection. There we go, first medal as Omega. On the whole, I really do like Wave Ocean. Honestly, it's like the perfect first level. Because it... Okay, that happened. It's a perfect first starting level. It's sort of an inviting level, even if the game itself isn't that good. It's a very just nice look at level. It's a good sell on the game. Which, frankly, this game needed all of the hard sells I could get because it's not that good. It really needed to make a good first impression, and I feel like it actually does. Strangely enough. There's one. Okay, which one is that? Because, oh wait, that is the right one, got it. Okay, apparently now we just keep going straight, so let's just keep going straight. Yeah, for some reason Omega's attacks tend to lag the game, which is kind of sad. Omega can't actually grind on rails, except he doesn't really get an opportunity to ever do that. He can, right? Yeah, he actually can, but for some reason it's just not set that way. By the way, if you mash, you basically don't lose any vertical altitude, so you might want to just mash the button. Okay, so there we go. I'm just looking at where the next one is. That one's a little bit more complicated, if I'm not mistaken. Might be through here. Is it in there? No. I never noticed the music doing the weird little thing it's doing right now. Never actually noticed that. All the times I played this. Oh, maybe we have to actually kill the enemies. Yeah, we actually have to kill the enemies. Again, Shadow's story is a lot more combat heavy than Silver's. Or even Sonic's. Not a bad thing, it's just kind of weird. It's like, why does Sonic always feel the need to have like action stuff. Like, Heroes is the worst offender for this, locking you into a room until you kill an enemy. Like, to be honest, that's not why you play Sonic. You don't play Sonic to beat up a lot of enemies. Okay. He totally activated his trap card. So clever. Totally original. I'm sure no one's made that joke before. I'm being very sarcastic if you couldn't tell. Hi, I was homing attacking the box and accidentally hit the enemy, so that worked out. Now, this is a really hard area to navigate. What we need to do is actually go through that gate. But the problem is all 3 medals are actually in here. Yeah, by the way, that happens all the time. Where you accidentally get hit by the falling projectile. Wait, is it here or is it towards the end? It might be later. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. And this area, oh, here we go. This looks promising. Voila! Another medal. And a bunch of enemies. Before the hovercraft. So I think we actually have to go forward from here, but again, I think I S-ranked this by accident on my first playthrough, where I just basically killed everything on the beach because I couldn't figure out where to go, and ended up getting like 50,000 points just from fighting everything. So it's very easy to S-rank this stage. On the whole, yeah, Wave Ocean, like everyone's Wave Ocean is good. Except that stupid section at the end of Sonic's. But like Silver's Wave Ocean, or what you could call Wave Ocean, or Silver's, is actually really solid. Like, I'd say Silver has the best version of Wave Ocean actually. Mostly because he doesn't actually go through it himself, someone else goes through it. Sort of like how Rouge is the best version of Tropical Jungle, just because you can fly over everything, and because Shadow has no part of it. So that switch activates the gate over there. So if you want, we can go straight there, unless you want to actually fight everything on the way. Is it through here? I mean, if it's not through here, I can just die and restart. So it's, you know, no big loss if we actually did pass it up, because the checkpoint was right there. Should be here. Here? There we go. There it is. Now, it should also be here, I think. But I'm not sure where here. Both should be here. Not here. Not behind that. Behind this. There we go. That should be the last medal. If not, I'll append it to the end of the video as usual. I just like doing it this way. Actually, that's something I meant to talk about. Like, I wasn't sure if I'd enjoy getting the medals in the stages and not, you know, in their own separate little thing at the end. Honestly, I've been enjoying getting the medals as I play the actual stage, so I don't have to play the stage as many times, to be frank. And that should be the goal. Yeah, this is basically where Sonic is, where the whale is. Yeah, so see, assuming you can hold on to your rings, which is easier said than done, that's also a really easy S rank. Not that we need any more S ranks, because we only have one more level and we have all of Shadow's equipment. Sonic has a million upgrades, so that's why his tends to be a little bit problematic. That was short. That was short. I don't even know if we're gonna do anything else in this video.
This only proves you were created to stop Shadow, the ultimate life form. Don't tell me you didn't know. You may have been programmed by humanity, but what you did to Shadow in the future, that was your
What just happened?
Shadow. The one that defeats and seals you in the future is me.
It's so unfair. Shadow's always here to defend the world. Despite that,
Eventually, when something or someone is seen as too powerful, it is seen as a threat. And then the world becomes its enemy.
Shadow? Even if you believe everyone in the world will be against you, know that I'll always remain by your side. Remember that.
I will.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that line was in that story. The one Rouge said, that's actually considered one of the iconic quotes from the game. Maybe because it's one of the few quotes that actually has like some meaning to it, and it's not just like cringe-inducingly cheesy. So destroy the enemies invading the desert. Oh hi, mission. Here I was thinking, wow, we're gonna have a short video today, and then mission! That was a convincing scream. By the way, that's one of my big complaints about the dubbing in this game is that literally every scream is so flat. Like, it's amazingly flat how these characters solo scream. Like, No, that's actually just kind of the history of Sonic voice acting. So there's the scene in Sonic Adventure where he's like, watch out, Tails, you're gonna crash. And that's it. That's actually kind of how it's said, and it's one of my favorite stupid lines in Sonic Adventure. Why can't I break this? Let me get the item, please. So, yeah, barely managed to avoid getting blown up by that energy ball thing. Always go for the worms first, by the way, because they're off in this kind of stage. They're often like boss. Ow. He wasn't even near me. How'd that hit me? Also, by the way, have I ever mentioned that 2006 was a terrible year for Sonic? Sonic had like a lot of bad games that year. Like a ridiculous amount of bad games. You had Sonic Riders, which is actually like the highest acclaimed at like 60. Sonic Rivals. Sonic Riders, Sonic Rivals, Sonic 06, aka the one we're playing. Sonic the Hedgehog also got a remake for the original, got a remake for the GBA, which was really broken and is also one of the worst games of all time. Because the sound quality is terrible, the controls are terrible, everything about the original Sonic game is terrible. Thank you, I'm Lord Regis. I govern the city. The town has been turned upside down ever since Princess Elise was abducted. I hope it will all be resolved soon. What brought you here? Oh, you're a gun agent, I see. I'll tell the gatekeeper to let you through the gate of the desert anytime. I don't know what that voice was. I think you need 40,000 to S-rank this stage.
Perfect.
Okay, 30,000. There were some of Shadows actually are 40,000. Because Shadows is like air quotes hard mode. So let's be arbitrarily difficult by bumping up the score. What was I saying? Yeah, so that was like two Sonic games that are just average, Rivals and Riders, and then you had 2 that were like legit really terrible in the same year. So yeah, that was the only time I think that Sonic actually had repeat games in the year. I've sent word to the guys to let you pass through the entrance to the desert. Please use it at your convenience. Like, I think at most we've only gotten 2. Yeah, I know, I'm going away from the desert. But I'm just kind of finishing my thought here. Oh, I thought that guy was walking on water for a second. I got really confused. I don't know if I've actually ever seen a gondola in this game, now that I think about it. I don't remember ever seeing a gondola. Weird. But that's not the point. The point is, 2007... Wait, actually 2007 had 3, because there was Rush Advent... No, wait. Was Zero Gravity 2007 to 2008? Because that would change everything. I think actually there were 2, because Secret Rings and Rush Adventure I thought were both 2007. I might be totally off base though. 2009 had 2 different versions of colors that basically act as different games. 2011? I'm trying to think. I know the Kinect Sonic game was a real success, but I don't know if there were any other Sonic games in 2011 other than Generations, which ended up being definitely a redeemer, though the Kinect might have been 2010, I don't actually recall. Yeah, but generally, I think for this game, for this year, 2006, I think that was the most Sonic games ever in 1 year, which is disappointing that most of them were terrible. I mean, like, Rush came out the same day, I think, as Shadow the Hedgehog, so Rush definitely outshined Shadow, but very, very definitively. But like this year, we never really got a really amazing Sonic game to like offset all the crud. So that's a little bit sad. Especially because it was like the 15th anniversary of the franchise. Last year was actually the 25th anniversary of the franchise, and everything got delayed. So all the Sonic 25th anniversary stuff is actually happening this year. Mania and Forces. So that's exciting. I hope Mania's good. I hope Forces is good. Fingers crossed for both games. Godspeed, Sonic. Godspeed. Anyway, enough rambling about the history of Sonic. Next time we get through the last level, Dusty Desert. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Sonic 06.